All right, so another quick one for you guys this morning. Just an article about Google may be pulling out of Australia. It's Morningstar News. So we found this article kind of interesting. This is mainly Google, but it's Facebook as well. But Australia is proposing a new law that says that basically Google and Facebook have to pay news outlets for linking to them, which is kind of interesting because we get all our news right now basically through Google News. It's a nice, it aggregates everything for us. It's kind of like the Google Reader used to be back in the day, where we sign up for all these RSS feeds for everything. Kind of feel like Google News is doing that for us now. But a lot less customization, but still it's curated to our interests, and so that's kind of nice, and it has the headlines as well for less personalized stuff. But yeah, so Australia has this new law that basically says Google and Facebook have to pay for news. And how the Google News app works is they show little snippets and images of the article, but they actually link to the article. So what Google is saying is that, yeah, this isn't going to work. I mean, that's how Google search works, right? You search for something, they give you the title and a little snippet. But Australia is basically saying, you guys have to pay for that because this isn't your content, right? So that little snippet, that title, that's not your content. So it's kind of a weird position. I actually agree with Facebook and Google on this, that, yeah, that's nickel and diming for access to the content. If they're going to be doing this, how are people going to find the content? It's like, are we supposed to be going straight to the news website? So yeah, I don't really understand what Australia is trying to do here. I also don't necessarily agree with Google just completely backing out, but I do understand where they're coming from. So yeah, it's an interesting article, interesting things going down. This had come up last year, but nothing was really implemented because of the pandemic and everything. So it was put on hold, but now it's coming back up again a year later. And yeah, so it's kind of interesting. Got a link to the article in the description, and then they have some links to some more details about what exactly is going on. But what do you guys think? Should Facebook and Google have to pay news outlets to link to the content? I feel like then you have to go after Twitter, everybody posting links to news articles or whatever as well. Like, what's the difference? Because Google and Facebook are big and they're making money off of it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a slippery slope. So yeah, curious what everybody else thinks. So that's all we've got for you today, and take care.